Welcome, everyone. It's so good to see you again on another episode of Evolutionary Soul Tower, where we help to light the way to change on your soul path journey. I'm Desiree, and it's good to be here with you to share the channeled spiritual messages that will help support and guide you on your self-discovery process. So, let's jump right on in to the messages that Spirit has given me to offer to you. And Spirit has given me this question for you to ponder and will provide the insight, has given me insight to give you on how to integrate this into your personal journeys, your unique personal journeys. I also recommend that in your own meditations that you also meditate on these questions and that I pose in my various episodes so that you too can receive information and insight based on your own unique spiritual journey. Okay? So the question today that Spirit has posed for you to ponder is, how does divine love return to earth? That is the question. And as simple a question as that is, I'm sure it's not as simple as it appears to be. But the insight they wanted and guidance they wanted me to give you today as the collective body of star seeds, light workers, enlightened, empaths, they wanted me to share with you that Spirit has been working behind the scene to, I should say, sever, heal, and cleanse the karma and or wounds, pain that has accumulated either from this lifetime or from past lifetimes that has impacted individuals' ability to love. They've done this by way of a great severing. And we've noticed that with a lot of the intense frequencies that have come into the earth plane over the last, I'm going to say year, but intensified over the last 8 or so months. We've been seeing lots of different astrological events like eclipses, many full moons, new moons coming in, retrogrades happening, things like the Lion's Gate that's coming up on 8/8. All of those astrological events have led to these high frequencies or high vibrational frequencies coming into the earth plane to help us with our own bodily DNA that we have, to help us with our healing powers to heal these wounds and traumas so that we can then become whole and complete again and move forward on our journeys. How do I say this? Move forward on our journeys in complete love, in divine love, right? So the 3 cards, when I was in my meditation that Spirit had me pull, I did a tarot read after my meditation to see what it was they wanted me to convey to you. And the 3 cards that they wanted me, or that I pulled from the tarot was, of course, and this is a star seed, I'm sorry if you can't see it, but it's, there we go. The empathic star seed. And then, of course, the great severing and the Hators. Okay? Those are the cards they had me pull, and that I pulled from the tarot read. And again, that message comes with the fact that they've been working behind the scene, as I clarified those. They've been working behind the scene to bring us into the success and fulfillment, as they've been severing these, as I call them, accumulated debris from our physical and emotional bodies. And in so doing, it's been softening us, softening our hearts that maybe have hardened as a result of some of those wounds and traumas and pain. And in so doing, as it softened our heart, it's moving us into this portal of love, this portal not of just any kind of love, but divine love. That love that can't be earned, can't be lost, is not conditional, but merely divine love, the love that source energy has, the love that God has for us, however you call it. That love that source energy or God has for us. They're moving us into that place, softening those hearts, allowing us to love in the way that we want to be loved. And as such, giving us the strength to move forward in this new earth, in the Aquarian age, strengthen in our emotional bodies so that we're stable and whole and strengthened, so that we can make decisions and choices from the heart, not from necessarily our head, but from the heart, from love. And that's how we'll go forward making our decisions and our choices, because we can rely on our heart, because it will be strong, it will be whole and complete and not fragmented from the wounds and traumas that we may have experienced. So these are some of the things that will bring forth divine love to the new earth or to earth, and give us the ability to love in a divine way, right? And that said, we must be the example for others. And in us being the example, others will learn, or will heighten their consciousness, and as a result, open themselves up to divine love as well. Okay? So those are some of the messages Spirit wanted me to bring to you, and want you to really sit in your meditation times and really ponder that question and allow Spirit to work through you to be able to give you messages on how to bring forth divine love in the new earth. That said, we do have another astrological event coming up on the 8th of August, which is the Lion's Gate, which is where the earth aligns with the galactic sun, and as such, high vibrational frequencies are then sent into the earth plane, and we, I'm sure, will feel it in our emotional and physical bodies. As I'm sure you've probably felt many of the intense astrological events that have happened previously with the eclipses, full moons, the new moons, and all of the different events we've had that have been intensified over this last year, specifically this last 8 months. So in conjunction with that Lionsgate portal, we will also have a new moon in Leo. And with new moons, we know that that's where we have our new beginnings, where we start those new beginnings. And as the Lionsgate comes in, we will then begin to meditate, set our intentions, whether that be with a ritual that we may do, or just in our meditation, set our intentions on how we want to move forward with our dreams. And this Lionsgate portal will help to give us the courage and bravery we need to actually move forward on these dreams, so that we can have fulfillment, success, joy, and ultimately experience that divine love, and also give divine love, right? Be that example for others. So those are some of the messages that Spirit wanted me to bring to you today. And I hope that you found this to be helpful and insightful. I like to make these segments short because I like them to be succinct, but packed with information for you to ponder. So if it has been insightful for you and something that you want to continue to be a part of with this channel, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I typically will post my postings of new videos on Tuesdays, and bring forth these quick short messages But when you hit the notification bell, you will actually receive any messages I may decide to put out that are live in that week or within that week's period after I've posted. So make sure to do that as well. Don't forget to check out the description box. There are offerings there that may be of interest to you. And if they are, please feel free to do that. This is a channel of love, of warmth, and of understanding. And I pray that each one of you have a beautiful rest of your week. Much love, much peace, and I will see you again next week. Thanks so much. Until then, have a great one. Bye-bye.